Hey guys, I hope you all are doing fine. And I was just inspired to come online and just give a quick message. So it's going to be a short video, but it's kind of important because there is a collective energy that is quite heavy. And I've also seen another video from another channel that I follow, and after listening to her message, her channeling, I realized that this is real because I was feeling it as well. So today my insight that I want to share is going to be on missing your twin. Okay, let's just say the consequences of missing your twin. Okay, so in a situation, first of all, you have to discern it whether you are missing him or whether he is feeling those energies and you're feeling his energies. Okay, so let me just say how you can discern it is, first of all, you have to come to a level of clearing, a certain level of clearing. Only at that point you begin to discern your divine masculine's energy and your energy. All right, so today in my day, like suddenly I started feeling this wave of energy come over me, and I realized that either it has to be a collective energy or my twins energy, and I feel that it is both. I feel it is the collective energy also, and it is also my twins energy. Okay, so coming back to my topic, it is on the consequences of missing your twin. All right, so first of all, how do we process these feelings of missing our twin flame on the journey? Okay, so the first step is to acknowledge them. The first step is to acknowledge them, but at the same time, while you feel them and while you acknowledge them, you have to realize that this is some sort of a purging that is going on. Okay, this is some sort of purging that is going on. Okay, because in your balanced state, there is no lack, there is no imbalance. Okay, now I'm not saying this to invalidate the feelings. Okay, we have taken a 3D form here. Okay, we have taken a 3D form here. So as long as you are in the duality state within your chakra system, you're going to feel these feelings, and it's okay, you have to move through them. But as I said at the beginning, you have to realize whether these are your feelings or whether these are your DM's feelings or whether this is the collective energy that is going on. Okay, and sometimes the signs, they let you know about how your DM is feeling or how the collective energy is. Okay, so what happened with me is I suddenly felt this wave coming over me, and I knew that this is not mine. Okay, this was not mine. So then I realized that maybe it's the collective energy or it's my twin feeling this, because my twin is very, very secretive. Okay, he would never share with anyone. It's not just me, he would not share with anyone if he's going through any stuff with his karmic or anything like that. Okay, so let me explain to you what really happens in our energetic system. See, when you are in a state personally of missing your twin, what does it mean? It means you are in a polarized state, right? It means your divine masculine energies or your divine feminine energies are imbalanced. Okay, it could mean that, or it could mean that you're processing some emotions. Okay, like some certain incident has taken place in your life, maybe like a breakup with a karmic or a negative incident with a karmic. Either you or your twin are processing that. Okay, if it is yours, then you might be processing that. All right, so you have to really discern whether it is yours or whether it is your twins or whether it is the collective energy. So what actually happens in your system is, as I was saying, the DM energies get imbalanced, and when the DM energies get imbalanced, that is when you begin to miss your twin. Now this is not a very positive sign. Okay, yes, on one hand you have to validate your feelings, you have to feel your feelings, you're still in that duality state, and of course you're deeply connected to your twin. but but what happens is when you are in a place where you're missing your twin, i.e. you're feeling the lack of him, you're polarized, it has a negative effect on your twin. Okay, so what will happen is if you begin to miss your twin, then he will start, it is because your masculine energy is imbalanced. Okay, and when your masculine energy is imbalanced, his feminine energy gets imbalanced. Okay, so how does it look? How does it look is uh, your masculine energy is low, whereas his masculine energy is very high. Okay, your masculine energy is low and your feminine energy is in excess, so his feminine energy is very little. So what happens is he starts going back to those karmics, he starts looking for unhealthy connections, okay, just to meet that addictive need. Okay, so this is why it is very important to process this state and not be in this state for like say days. Okay, it's very important to process this state like within 2-3 hours if you can. Okay, because you have to figure out why you're feeling this imbalance. Okay, have you not been keeping your masculine energies imbalanced? Some stuff is coming up to be released and purged. Okay, so you have to feel these feelings, and many times, sometimes it is your feeling that you're feeling. Okay, many times it is the collective energies that you're feeling, and as I said, sometimes it's your twin, what he's going through that you're feeling. Okay, so you have to be very still and discern what these feelings are. Process them, release them. If it is yours, process it, release it. If it is of the collective and you can't help feeling it, then process it and release it. If it is of your twin, then I suggest you feel it, you send him love energy and then you release it. Okay, because it will help him to process it as well on the other side. Okay, but remember one thing, that if you are in that imbalance for a longer time, okay, and it is because of your issues, okay, then there is a tendency for your twin to seek out other partners. Okay, seek out other partners, that too unhealthy partners that are not healthy for him, that would polarize him more or keep him in that polarized state. When I use the word polarized, I mean in that excessive masculine state. Okay, because when your feminine energy increases in excess, his feminine energy reduces. Okay, so what he will do is he'll look for it outside. Okay, so please feel your feelings, don't deny them. See, at this stage, if you start denying your feelings, then your twin will have to face them even intensely. He might start acting it out. Okay, of course he's totally action oriented, so he will always act out his things, whatever he's feeling. But you have to feel those feelings, don't suppress those feelings, feel them, process them, release them. Okay, don't stay in that state for a longer time, because as I have just explained, this is how it negatively impacts your twin. Okay, it polarizes him, it makes him unstable. Okay, and it increases his likelihood of connecting with the karmic self. So this is my short video for today, and I think the collective energies are like this only today, uh, because I've already felt it, and I listened to another channel also who has also felt it. So please try to stay stable in these conditions, because if your twin is going through these feelings, let him go through, let him process it, don't reach out to him. If these are his feelings, don't reach out to him. Okay, because if you reach out to him, then he will not learn how to balance his own feminine energies. Okay, he will be in that state of codependency. Okay, and if these are your feelings, then also you should not be in that codependent state. You have to learn to balance your masculine energy. Okay, acknowledge your feelings. There's a process called self-soothing actually. Okay, I think Teal Swan came up with this word. I'm not a follower of Teal Such as such. I disagree with her in many points, but she has coined up some really interesting terms. So this is called self-soothing. So self-soothing is a state where it is balanced. You have balance between your masculine and feminine. You see your feelings, you acknowledge your feelings, you don't escape them, and you don't seek out externally, okay, to either to avoid the feelings you seek out somebody, or you to acknowledge your feelings you need somebody. No, so this is a codependency state, so just come out of it first. And there is always a reason. Sometimes it is some incident that is coming up for purging, sometimes it's some belief that is coming up for purging. All right, so you have to keep walking on this journey very focused on your goals, okay. You cannot allow your emotional imbalances to cause you to take wrong interactive decisions with your twin. All right, because he has to balance his own feminine energies, he has to connect with that divine feminine within him, so that he doesn't feel like running away from his feelings, okay. So usually the first tendency is to put oneself into excessive work, or to look out for a fling, okay, to look out for a fling. So this is not how a balanced masculine processes his feelings. All right, he has to connect to his heart chakra, he has to release all those suppressed emotions that are there, and he has to balance his feminine energy, okay. Now this was regarding if you miss your twin, or your twin is missing you, or it's a collective energy, okay. This was regarding that. Another aspect of it is there is a different type of a missing feeling between twin flames, and it is called what is the term, it is called soul crying. Yeah, it is called soul crying. So it seems like a really scary term. Soul crying basically is, how I would describe it is, you are not in that balanced state. You are not in that balanced state. You have not reached there. Okay, there are lots of blockages to clear, lots of patterns to balance, because remember, the reason the polarities are not balanced is only the blockages, okay, the deactivated DNA. So sometimes it feels like the end goal is so far away and you want it now, okay. So soul crying is because what happens is, on a 5D level you are one entity, but on a 3D level it's like you have not got there. So it's a little bit of kind of, I am here in this dualistic state with blockages in my chakras, and my energies are not balanced. So it is the gap from where you are to your goal. I think I would describe it like that, okay. Again, feel those feelings. Just because I'm intellectualizing it doesn't mean you also have to intellectualize what you feel. You have to feel them, okay. I'm intellectualizing it so to give you a proper perspective, so that within the emotional ride that you are experiencing, you still stay stable, okay, because the higher perspective what keeps you stable, okay. So we are still in that duality state, okay, and we are still releasing issues, okay, especially if the divine masculine is going through all these karmics, and depends on where you are for you. So if he is going through some deep issues, you're definitely going to feel his energy, okay. If the energy is heavy in the collective also, you're going to feel it, okay. But the important part is knowing how to process this, and the important part is not to take the wrong decisions, okay. And again, I would advise, please go into dhyan, do the sadhana, okay, because when you do your sadhana, when you do your dhyan, you are entering into that balanced state again, which is 369. 369 is the state of the Ida Pingla balance, where the Kundalini is flowing in the Sushumna, okay. So how do you get into dhyan? You get into dhyan when Kundalini starts flowing in the Sushumna, otherwise you don't get into dhyan. It's the delta state, okay. So if your DM is going through any purging, then the best thing you can do is balance your energy channels. Okay, be in meditation, be in dhyan for at least 1 or 2 hours, and he should come back to a place that is quite clear, stable, and that is non-codependent. Okay, so I'll take your leave. I will see you again. Have a lovely week to all my wonderful subscribers. Okay, bye.